Motion moved. Now you may initiate discussion.
Sir, I would like to thank you for allowing me to move this motion. Sir, before I proceed with my submission, in fact, I would like to place on record that I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to the Honorable Chief Minister for having pleased to recognize my absence yesterday and did not recognize the absence of his own minister. So, we are given 10 minutes in the budget discussion, and we are being given 10 minutes in the debate on the governor address, and we are expected to stay put in one place for more than 3 hours. I think that is not fair. So, sir, coming to the court motion that we have submitted, we would like to discuss the style and functioning of police department. Sir, it is very sad indeed that the image of the police department is in a very poor light. Remarks from the Honorable High Court every time about the failure of the police department to work or to carry out its work has really been a matter of concern for each one of us. Sir, we have seen and we have just heard what our honorable member from Umsning, Dr. Celestin Lingdong, that in Meghalaya we have another tribe. We fail to understand as to why the police could not see the movement of coal-laden trucks and can manage to nab the drugs trafficker. Sir, we would like to know who is responsible for this poor image of the police department. We know that the police department is one of the most important machinery, and without the police department, the government cannot maintain law and order. The government cannot regulate traffic movement. The government cannot provide security to its citizens. The government cannot tackle crimes. But sir, the question is, why is the police department is in this present state of affairs, where no one seems to have faith in the police department? Sometimes I feel it is too much on the part of the people to blame the police personnel only. The government will try to run away from responsibility. The government will try to find a way how to shake away from the responsibility. And the government is not at all concerned about the problem faced by the police department. Sir, it is like applying salt to the wound, sir, to see that the Honorable High Court had expressed its loss of confidence on the performance of the state police and therefore asked for the CISF to be replaced in the state of Meghalaya as far as the checking of illegal coal transportation in the state is concerned. So my question is whether this CSIF will really come to the state or not. And if they come, what will be the responsibility of the state police? So, to blame the police personnel for all the failure is not right, sir. We remember that our state police department, the performance, how this department neutralized the militancy in the state when the dreaded HNLC and ANBC were at its peak. So how can we believe that the same police force who can neutralize these dreaded militants in the state and are responsible for bringing back normalcy to the state of Meghalaya will not be able to arrest the former General Secretary of the HNLC alive, especially when he was at his sick bed, sir. Sir, according to the observation of the retired Justice T. Vaifei, and in his report submitted and even placed before the House, he observed, sir, that his finding is that the tactical team 1 in carrying out the operation to arrest the deceased at his residence on August 13, 2021 at about 3 a.m. was culpable of thoughtless and excessive use of force, which resulted in the death of the deceased, late Cheristerfield, Thangkhiew. Sir, further he said that in his considered view, the post-facto excuse that none but the deceased was hurt cannot be a valid justification for carrying out the operation hastily and in a reckless manner by the tactical team 1. So I am sure that if the police department is given a free hand to deal with this specific case, the former General Secretary of the HLC would have been caught alive, because I have the trust in the police personnel of the state. However, sir, due to the excessive interference on the part of the political master, police personnel are not given a chance to deal with the case independently. Sir, the people of Mawlai, the family members of late Cheristerfield, till today, they are still awaiting for justice. You have tabled the report on the floor of the House. What action has been taken as a following up to the report? Sir, I don't have any doubt that the police of Meghalaya can deal with this issue easily. They have received medals after medals for their excellent performance. And who will believe that the police will not be able to arrest late Cheristerfield, Thangkhiew, alive? Who gave the order to eliminate late Cheristerfield, Thangkhiew? I am sure that no police personnel will have the courage to kill a person if there is no order given to that police person. So may I request the government in this particular case not to find a scapegoat, a small chap to fix the responsibility. I can say that this is The complete failure on the part of those who are at the helm of affairs. Those who are at the helm of affairs must take the responsibility. If the government cannot come out clean on this issue, remember that the blood is in the hands of MDA-1. You have to come out clean. And in the process of coming out clean, I don't want that you will find a scapegoat by trying to fix the responsibility on this, fix the responsibility to the people who are supposed to simply obey the orders of the government. Sir, we have seen in the statement of the Chief Minister while addressing the House on the budgets that the government speaks about the modernization of the police department. We are yet to see how the state police will work under that plan, sir. Because, sir, we have seen the misusing of police personnel by members belonging to the ruling side, where one minister, one member belonging to the ruling side will manage to have 15, 16 police personnel. Therefore, denying the right of the people of the state to get the best service from the police department. So, I want to be specific in my cut motion. So, I would like to therefore ask a clarification from the Honorable Minister in charge Home. Who is responsible and who gave the order to eliminate late Thangkhiew on that day, and whether the government will own the responsibility for its failure to arrest late Cheristerfield Thangkhiew alive. And I would also like to know from the Honorable Minister in charge Home, when will the people of Mawlai, when will the family members of late Cheristerfield Thangkhiew get justice? So with these few words, sir, I resume my seat.
It is brought jointly with me, of course. Sir, when we talk about the police, the men in uniform, enough has been said. Beyond their inability to do policing on the new tribe, if we look at the police force as a team, they are doing a wonderful work. Be it maintaining the traffic in our streets, be it doing duties at odd hours, and any requirements that the state require out of them. The only pity is that they are not allowed to be efficient in certain areas. So my humble appeal is to whoever ties them down, my earnest appeal is, please set them free. Let the police do their work that they are meant to do. And in adding to that, I would like to bring one serious concern of this group. All these years, the police force, the men and women in uniform, have been duly compensated for all the hard works, for all the holidays forgone, by being compensated with 1 month's basic pay in a year. But what we have learned now is that even though they have given a lot of sacrifices for their holidays foregone, they are only paid a meager sum of around 5,000, if I'm not mistaken, for 1 year. 5,000 for all the hard work that they do, I feel is an insult. If we compare staffs, officers who are in offices, staffs doing clerical kind of jobs, every Saturday is holiday, every Sunday is a holiday, every designated holidays is holiday. But all these three lists are not included for our men in uniforms. So my appeal here, through you, sir, to the Honorable Home Minister in charge, police, to see into their grievances. At least let us acknowledge the hard work, the sacrifices that they have made, and let us compensate them, commensurating with the sacrifices that they have made. Let us not insult them. And my last appeal again is, set our police force free and let them do their job.